So today I'm going to be showing you how to service the manual transmission on a Ford Ranger. This applies to all the 6-speed manual transmission models with the MT82 transmission. So that's the majority of the PX, PX1, PX2 and PX3 Ford Ranger range. This is a really straightforward process on these cars. There really isn't much to it. Shouldn't take you any longer than about 10 minutes. Some of the things that you're going to need and are going to help you out with this process are one of these fluid pumps, which I picked up off eBay for $82. It comes with an assortment of tips and I'll be using one of them. I'm not too sure which one yet, but very handy to have. It has a 3-litre capacity and this transmission takes 3 litres, so it'll be perfect for this. I've got the transmission fluid here, which Ford recommends. According to the owner's manual, Ford specify a WSS M2C200D2 transmission fluid. This one is M2C200C. So it's close enough what we're going to be using for. I couldn't find the actual correct one, but I've been using this stuff for a while and the transmission is perfectly fine. Also, you'll need a tray just to catch all the oil. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and of course, an 8mm Allen key. I've got one here on a socket. So pretty straightforward under here. The drain plug is even labeled with a drain on it, and your filler plug is that one right there. As a normal procedure, fill plug always gets undone first. Oh, there we go. Pretty tight. Make sure you've got your hand underneath here. So that one's loose now. Just going to come up to the drain plug now. I usually service this transmission every 100,000 kilometers. I think that's probably what I've done now, maybe a little bit more, but we'll see by the color of this fluid. Should be pretty clean. The drain plug does have a magnet on it, so it'll catch a little bit of the metal that comes out of the gearbox itself, but I had hardly any there. So while that's draining, you just want to give that drain plug a bit of a wipe down with a rag, just so it's nice and clean. And you can pretty much do it up. Just tight, but not too tight. Doesn't have to be extremely tight or anything like that. You don't want to strip that thread. Back that filler plug out all the way. So here is the old fluid. It actually is a lot dirtier than what I thought. I must have done a lot more Ks than what I thought I did, because yeah, it normally comes out a lot clearer than that, but oh well, it's a good thing I'm changing it. So just looking for the right fitting to fill the transmission, and the kit that I have doesn't actually come with the same size that I have as the filler bolt. So what I'll do, I'll just use probably one of these and just sit it in there and join it onto the end of this pump, where it just clicks in like this, like that rather. Here we go, it's locked in. I'll just sit that in there like that and pump it up. Turn that little tap on. Essentially all we do now is just pump it. So there we go, a tad over 3 litres just went in. Same tightness as with the drain plug, just firmly. You don't have to over tighten it. And that is it.